Thank you for coming back to another channel of I Am Forever With You TV. And I need you to hit that like, that share, and that subscribe button. So today I'm going to just talk about how I approach the people when it's coming to selling hats, selling merch, selling pretty much anything. Yourself. You gonna have to have confidence. That's the number one thing. You cannot come to nobody talking to them with a low voice, you know what I'm saying, having being scared or just anything. You gotta have confidence. You gotta come in there, hey, how you doing today? You gotta already know that this is what they need, because that's what sales is. Offering a person a service that they need. So even sometimes they don't even need it. You can sell it to them because of psychology, how you choose the words that you say to get the sale done. And I have done that many of times. So what you have to do is first, like I said, have confidence, and then the approach. The approach is always, you start with a greeting. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Or what I would use is I would do like an indirect, like if I see my friend and I'd be like, hey, what's up, man? I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what the offset of my brand is called. It's IFWY. So it could either be I fuck with you or I'm forever with you. So if I was walking to my friend or if somebody, acquaintance that I knew, I would be like, hey, I fuck with you. You been doing good? That's kind of a like invitation of I'm already met you and I know you. So that's the trick of how I approach people. I'd be like, hey, what's up, man? I fuck with you. Automatically they gonna stop. And you can use that and that's the reason why I said that, because you can use that selling ice cream, washing cars, whatever you want to do, because a person is going to automatically just assume that we know each other. So that's one of the ways of how I will approach people. Giving a compliment is a good way to approach people. I like that hat. That's a nice hat. Or there's some nice shoes, man. You know what I'm saying? People like compliments. And then when you get to them, you can just like, you can say pretty much, like, once you compliment them, that's when you go in with the sell. But I wouldn't be too much like direct on the sell. Like, you gotta kind of like, the word I would use is finesse. And when you selling any type of product, like how I would say, you engage with the person where they're comfortable. You break the barriers of being comfortable with the person. And then I would suggest that you ask them a question. Hey, man, are you interested in comic books? Or are you interested in clothing? Or, you know what I'm saying? I see that you into fashion, you have nice clothes. You have to, I would say compliment, question, sales, question, ask. That's how I would do it. Because, you compliment them, they react. You ask them a question because they're already comfortable, because you already physically talk to them. Hey, are you interested in this? And then you sell to them. Well, I have this phone right here, and I was wondering if you into phones. I see that you have an Apple phone, and that's just a way of approaching with sales. You have to definitely have confidence, and you have to definitely have an approach. You can't come with, and people still purchase off of sympathy. You can't come with the like, I have this phone. Do you wanna buy it? It's not going to be confidence unless you come like, hey man, oh, I see you into the latest phone. I have an iPhone, man. Or I see you into the latest phone. You know what I'm saying? Man, I like that phone right there. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. Let me use it simple because I'm going too fast. But we're going to use phone cases. Hey man, I see that you have this type of phone. Oh, you will want to keep that phone safe, man. You don't want to drop it. You don't want it to mess up. Let me interest you into a phone case that can protect your phone. You know what I'm saying? See how that goes together, and it's sold. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much it's sold because one, phones are expensive. Two, that person probably been thinking about buying a phone case and just haven't got to it. Now you have a service for them that they need. Now, you know, it's just how that person reacts or feels. Are they feeling good? Are they emotionally stable to purchase something? Do they have the finances? So, you know, that's where you get a yes or a no. And then if it's a no, go to the next person. Then go to the next person. That's why I say all you need is one yes. You can have 1,000 no's, you just need one yes. And with that one yes, that's when you apply those no's so many times, you're gonna find a different way to approach it. You know, and then basically that time that it does work, you're gonna know how to I'm always not having my laptop charged. Once you use that one way that works and it's gonna go off like a light bulb, you gonna keep doubling down on that same pitch that you use. It's gonna get tiring, but you gonna use that same pitch. Hey man, how you doing today? I like those shoes right there. You know what I'm saying? Where did you get them from? Or man, last time I seen those come out was if you know knowledge about certain shoes. Can I offer you, are you interested in buying some shoe cleaner, shoe supply, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, they might want it, they might not. But pretty much that's how I go with approaching people on selling my merch. I engage with them, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't okay. I try to approach a lot of people that wear urban merch, hats and everything. But you can't go off that all the time because people wear suits and slacks, and they do wear hats. You just don't never see them wearing hats. The time they wear hats, they probably fishing or doing something that's not, you know, where you can see it. So approach everybody. Don't never limit yourself because you'll be surprised who will support your brand. You know, so you have to have confidence, have a sales pitch, which I would say relate to something that they, you know, ask them, do they relate to something that you're selling? And then sell it to them. Hey, I was interested into, or how would you feel if I offered you, you know, it's just many different ways. You just gotta try it yourself and feel it out, and once you go about it, you'll know how to execute each one, because everyone is a different situation. But the technique is over the board all the way the same. So you approach by greeting somebody, complimenting them, have confidence, compliment them, ask them a question that relates to your product, and sell it to them. Basically, that's the 4 main steps to selling something, anything to anybody, you know. And it's not going to always work, but the approach is more for sure to happen. At least, if anything, you going to get data from it on how to move around that approach. But that basic approach will have you where you can go to anybody and sell anything. You know, I wouldn't care if it was cable, subscriptions to Netflix, ice cream, coffee. You know, everybody don't drink coffee, so they still might purchase it because their coworker drinks coffee. So you'll be surprised what people buy. You know, what people purchase. So always, number one, have the confidence and never doubt yourself who might buy what, because you don't know. You really don't know. So, like I said, that's how I approach people when I'm selling my hats or selling anything. So try them tactics. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe, and that share button. Go to IamForeverWithYou.com. Support the brand. And you have a nice day. Peace.